Okay. Okie dokie. I'll pause that. Hopefully everything should be fine. Yeah. One quacking. So, last Thursday, they put out an epilogue. Technically, there was a way to access it early, but I decided not to do that. So, we're going to see this fucking epilogue. And I kind of like I was in the middle of doing the fucking funny Kitakami Pokedex, but then I kind of stopped for a second and I forgot why. Oh yeah, I need to trade for the Kingdra. That's one of those things. I needed a Grid of Muck, and I need to get a Slowpoke and trade for the Slowking, and trade for the Alolan Golem because regular Golems don't count. I gotta go into Violet for Sandshrew and Slash because of Alolans. And then I do have all of these, but I need to start breeding some of them so I can get others. So I can have one of each. And then I grabbed Gorging Fire and Raging Bolt, and I need to find the other two. Which means, but that fucking sucks because there's only one of these each. There's no fucking stupid ass event for them. What was the button for the map? There it is. I think that's part of the reason why I kind of just stopped for a moment. I'm gonna go back to Najaza and then kind of look up how I start this fucking epilogue. DLC epilogue. You must consider a specific post-game. Okay, I already done that. As well as complete the stories part 1, Teal Mass, and part 2. You need to claim a mythical Peachaberry via mystery gifting in Pokemon Scarlet. Oh, I have to claim. Oh, this because it's a fucking mythical. Wait, hold on. I gotta go claim a mythical item. Fucking Pokemon. Okay. Get via internet. Searching for gifts. Mythical Pizza gear. Okay, and then I need to go to Kitakami. You got a mythical Peachaberry. Okay, what is this one? TM 223. Since it's giving me gifts. You got 10 TM223s, which I have no idea what TM223 is. Like, could you tell me what that is? Why do I have to look at it? All right, let's go ahead and save. Let's fucking switch out my Pokemon. Yes, so many. And a lot of these are like my old Pokemon from previous games as well. So like I have a shit ton Pokemon. Like, wait, which one are most of these from? I know this one's from Gen 8. I have my current bombable. I got so many Blazikens. There's a Sceptile. Like, this is this game's. That is Masada. Some of these are Gen 8s too. Like Gen 6, like Gen 4, Olean. But yeah, who was I going to put in here? Who did I normally put in here? Hold on, fuck. Yeah, my Toxic packs. Oh yeah, no, because Serena's here. Oh yeah, it was the Salazzle. But that's my Gen 8, 7 Salazzle. Where's my other Salazzle? Oh, right here. Fuck.
No.
Okay.
You suck!
Ah, shut up. Oh look, it turns out that most of the Pokemon I get aren't frogs. Oh, Sunny. Alright, so then it said to go to Kita. Well, I'm gonna save first again. Then it said to go to Kitakami. Yeah, I did. I need to do the epilogue. They have an epilogue, so I need to do it. This will probably be the last time I stream fucking Pokemon Scarlet. Probably absolute last time. Where am I going in this one? Okay, so at most I drop by PT's the lure. Okay. Ah, here. There's a dusty old decoration of some sort mixed in with the daily goods and things. And it smells incredibly sweet. The decoration appears to move a little bit. Vesper, yo, Arvin here. I heard the news. You have all kinds of big adventures, huh, little buddy? School trip, studying abroad. What luck? Yeah, it's not a big deal. Fuck. Are you kidding me? Man, acting like this kind of thing's normal? What a world traveler. Now that I think about it, it's been one crazy thing after another since you came to our school. Guess you've been real busy lately, but are you starting to say things starting to settle down? I was thinking I may have time only if you want to. Of course, maybe. I'm gonna visit you at your house? Of course. Seriously, such a relief to hear you say that, even with the tiniest hesitation. So I guess I'll come over. Your house is in Cabo Poco, right? I'll meet you out front. See you there. Wait, did I legitimately go? Oh, did I literally go all the way to Kitakami to have to go all the way back to whatever? Mochi Mayhem. Why y'all cracking? Oh wait, wrong buttons. Once again, I still don't like the control scheme. House. No, I want to fly to the... Oh, hey, it's the better cast. There she is. Oh, yay, Vezra. Mm-hmm. Figure I tag along. Hey there. What's going on? Vezra, this is all my fault, sorry. You know when I called you and said I wanted to come hang? Well, these two overheard and... Shut your mouths, you fucking ducks. I said, well, you're gonna let you hog a chance to visit Vezra. It's almost fun to roll together. You say that, but who wants a bunch of uninvited guests? That's just rude. I can't say fuck off. I guess you're fine, Rosen. Then I can't complain either. Back until he remembers. Oh, fucking goddamn it! Why don't you just say something? Y'all should fucking goddamn fucking where's there? There you go. Okay, listen up, you two. We're not allowed to cause any more trouble for Vezra and her mom. Get it? We're gonna be perfect guests today. You bet. I fucking stop. I took it down. You stop cracking, Kishimi. Also welcome in. I don't know who you think you're educating here. That was such a great meal. I can't believe we got all of that barged out of nowhere. Your mom's cooking's good, right? Is she so pretty? My brain literally glitched when I saw her. Oh my fucking god. So glad she remembered me. Yeah, look at this huge room. Doesn't it make you feel boxed in dorms? It's super cute too. Almost too much for me to take in. Oh my god, it's a Nintendo Switch. What games you got on this thing? You got what games do you have on your phone? How's everyone doing? Anyone wants desserts? I'm thinking of bringing up some sweets. Okay. Yay, sweets! No way, Queen Pie has even more food. Don't mean to be a hustle. Oh. Hassle. Don't mean to be a hassle. No need to stand on ceremony. Make yourself at home and relax. My best our letter came for you. It's from Kieran. Do you know Kieran? No. Really? Well, that's odd. Still, it was addressed to you, so I suppose I shouldn't read it. Here you are. I'll bring those sweets up in just a few. I hope you all enjoy them. You want to help? Your mom is nice. Oh, but what about the letter? Are you going to at least open it up? I don't want to. Yeah. No, we don't get to talk over having under death. I like to catch up. You want to visit Kitakami? I was just there like 5 seconds in the game. Shut up, you stupid ducks. Y'all are censored too, you know. Fucking ducks, dumbass ducks. Come on, I'd love to see him. Sure, maybe you can bring your friends from Paldea too. I included plenty of tickets. This is Kieran guy, new friend or something? Yeah, he's a friend. What's with the weird hesitation? There's some kind of story there? Not that's my business. Inside voice. Yeah, she'll just keep shouting. Oh, thank you so much for feeding us. What? You don't even say feeding us. Saying feeding us is weird. It was really all delicious, right? I'll help with dishes and stuff. Oh, and she's showing his fang. At least Ammonia's got manners. Unlike this one. Well, why are you looking at me? About that letter, what was the plot? Pal mentioned Kitakami or something? You really going to meet this Kieran guy again? Well, yeah, let's all go so I can show him the better people in my life and not like some fucking asshole who got really upset that Ogerpon didn't want to be his Pokemon and then went on a very weird tirade and then like caused a big issue. A very big issue. Huh. Wow, why would I... Lala, do you understand how stupid it would be for me to ban it? All I would have to do is take away the command. You know, the command that I personally built. It's almost like you don't get the bit, Lala. Guess that's all. Oh, did we miss something? Something good? Spill it. I don't want to talk about... Did I really talk about all of that? Are you serious? We're definitely going with you. This Kieran kid was champion of a Super League Battle Academy, right? I gotta meet him. Fucking Goku ass. Feel kind of bad though. We just invite ourselves along a trip without asking. Guys said bring friends, and we're those friends. He even tickets for us. Yeah, friends equals us. Ergo, we got tickets. Yeah, now mention I don't think we've ever taken a trip with a friend either. We're going to be amazing, excited. Why don't we go break? Don't we? Yeah, crap. Mezza goes to the southern gate. Yeah, we're going on a trip.
You suck.
We're going on a trip. We're going on a trip. We're going on a trip. Yes, they all shouted and
You
they
suck.
were leaving. Shut up. I need to turn that down because it's way louder than it needs. Oh, where is it? Suck.
No!
It's way louder than it needs to be. Your friend's also a nice kid. I'm glad to meet him. Now it sounds like they're all going to have a little adventure together. Well, have fun. No fighting.
I'll have 2 number 9s, a number 9 large, a number 6 with extra dip, a number 7, 2 number 45s, 1 with cheese.
Nick, to the vegetable garden. You want to go out the front door because we're Game Freak and we can't make 2 exits to our own fucking house. This. Oh my god. Why is it that every now and then I just find one little thing that just bothers me a lot more? Oh, better use the front door. Why is the front door different than this door? We didn't program it. Fucking stupid ass stupid. Right? Stupid Scarlet, stupid game. Over here! We're over here. We're doing this. Alright, did you load up on travel snack? Your bag full of grub? Oh my gosh, Dad, would you just drop
work
it?
a
I
little
told
harder.
you, friends. I'm going with friends. No, you don't need to worry about it. Perfectly taking care of yourselves. Oh, it's going to... no, it's not going to be an advent tour. No one says that. Oh, I guess Penny... Okay, so I never played Gen 8's DLC. Supposedly, Penny's father is like some guy from the DLC in Gen 8. Suddenly, I'm tired of any of this. Did you get it, General Man's okay? Yeah, in the end, I had put up his annoying mega-ass annoying dad talk. The Ultra Mega cares about you, little buddy. Unlike my parents, one of them is dead. And depending upon which game you're playing, it's either the mom or the dad. Have a good night, Ticonderoga. And the other one just abandoned me. Yay!
My parents are dead.
Arvin's parent, which parent Arvin's alive is dependent solely upon the game. So he becomes like Schrodinger's orphan, I guess. But it also is like his story is the best story in the entirety of this game, so it's the only thing that kind of truly matters. And I kind of wish there was more of it, and like, or like the other storylines were as interesting as Arvin's, because yeah, like I will pick apart the good things and go, yeah, there is a couple of specks of goodness in this gigantic turd sandwich that is Scarlet. It smells kind of different than Paldea. My set's been too fast. Are we there yet? I didn't know if we get a signal here. I could load up the internet. Oh my god. Oh my god.
You
touch
suck.
Grass. Touch grass, Penny. Please, touch grass. I love when the shops pop in. Thank you, Nintendo Switch. Please. I almost want to do a playthrough of Violet to get all the Pokemon that I'm missing off of my my living decks. Just when the Switch 2 is out, so I can see if like maybe running it on better hardware will make it go away. But then again, I know the answer is probably not. What is Switch 2? We just, I'm assuming it's whatever system Nintendo's putting out this year. Nintendo is 100% putting out a system this year. The Switch is 7 fucking years old in March. A console that power, like the Switch is 7 years old and still costs $300 fucking dollars. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh wait, because every time Nintendo has any form of success, it gets to their fucking heads. The moment that like something's unsuccessful is when they start actually pricing things reasonably. It's like by the end of the GameCube's lifespan, you know how much a GameCube was at the end of its lifespan? Fucking $100. No, this should suffer by not releasing a new console. It will just... It will... I'm already sitting back and going, man, a lot of these games that aren't like low-end, low-budget games are running so poorly on this console. Like, Mario Wonder is fine on this console because guess what? It's a low-budget game. It's a 2D game. But if I see a third-party game, I'm like, oh, hey, what is this performing at? Oh, hey, this game is performing at 4K 120 hertz. What game came out? Wait, was it 4K 120 or was it 1080 120? Let me go look. I want to go double check this. Not PC specs. I want to know resolution. The lost. That's what. Oh. Specs, not system requirements. I want specs. Because I know there was an image of it. Let me look. PS5. Fine. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was correct. both PS5 and Series X is 4K 120 for that latest Prince of Persia game. The one that's on the lower end. Meanwhile, Switch is like 60 at like 720, maybe 1080 when docked. And considering supposedly the rumor is that Switch 2 has a 120 hertz display, even if like I don't necessarily care about them hitting 4K in handheld mode, but like if they can hit like a consistent 120 in handheld mode, even at 1080 or even 720, like if your goal is we want something more powerful so frame rates can be more consistent, that is 100. I'm 100% behind whatever the Switch 2 can do. I don't need it to really do 4K 120, but like if it can do at least 4K docked, then I'm fine. Who cares how powerful the system is as long as the game is fun? Because if a game runs poorly on the system because the system is not powerful, it can affect the fun of the video game. There you go, Lala. There you go. 4K will improve the fun of the game. It can affect how the game looks. On top of that, as I said, I don't care if it... Even if it can't really hit 4K, as long as it can run the game well. Unlike, let's say, Pokemon fucking Scarlet, which sometimes just chugs to 10 frames a second. An improvement of frame rate will help the video game. As long as it's powerful enough to make frames consistent, it'll be nice. If they can push beyond that, that's good. But at the same point in time, that's why I'm looking at that Prince of Persia game. I'm going, yeah, if we're going to run it at like 120, then yeah, fuck it. I'm going to go for the more advanced consoles. So why does 120 hertz matter? Game fill. Input latency gets reduced at the higher frame rates go. And with an action game, especially something that is supposed to be kind of snappy, like this new Prince of Persia game is, having it at 120 hertz makes the game feel better. It makes the game feel more responsive. Because, guess what? Frame rates do affect gameplay. Hooray. We got out of the whole 7th gen, the feel of 60 frames per second bullshit. And I'm finally ready for games to advance to the point where it goes, yeah, let's aim for higher frame rates than just visualified, like complete realistic graphics. I don't give a shit if like the grass actually blows individual blades, you know, with the gust of wind. Pre-baked animation sounds like a cope. How is that a cope? You're just saying words now. He doesn't even have a smartphone. How's this kid even alive? Kieran doesn't even have a smartphone. You mentioned Arvin, so I sent you a mint. Oh yeah, I was busy making an argument, didn't I? Let me go look at the meme. I can't believe you think, oh, yeah, you know what? That's a good meme. That's a good meme. And Arvin's story is so much like the one good part of this entire. Things have been crazy. We all had... we had it all in hand. It's fine. I wanted to try to go for the most shitty option. I really stopped caring about these two. Like how you get great at Pokemon battles. Yeah, you are. Fuck it, I like Arvin the best. That's when we became friends. Yeah, kind of. Interloper as arms link. What do you mean interloper? Yeah, battle. What? Yes, you are supposed to battle this. Go battle Goku. This carrying time might actually be a good guy. No, he kind of fucked up. He's kind of the big fuck up. The story is pretty much. The story in the DLC is like the most uninteresting things. Which kind of sucks after like Arvin's story was interesting and like the other two were kind of just there. They made a story where like here's new characters, but yeah. Let me see what Pokemon should I use on next. Did you already battle? Oh, I had to talk. Who the heck is Nimona anyways? She's my rival! She's Sarah. Okay, yeah. But I couldn't beat you. You really know Pokemon battles are a blast! Hey, I'm Goku! Yeah, that's true. It was a lot of fun. Yay, they had a lot of fun. Hello, Carmen. Huh. Mochi. Sorry, my sister has lost her mind. She has gotten a lobotomy. Wow, there's a girl. Hello, Fox. She doesn't want to stay with your sister. We just got out of the Hildebrand stuff to watch this. She should be okay. Grandpa and Grandpa look after her day, but they must have taken their eyes off her just a second. Sorry. Okay, what's going on? She's not usually like that. She's much more of a bitch. Yeah, she was excited to meet you. Yeah, that's gotta be why she's dancing the weird dance and screaming mochi mochi. How long has she been doing that? She's been like that since I sent you that letter. She was already dancing all the time. I woke up the next day, no explanation. Guess that's really isn't normal. Maybe the other folks in town are right. Maybe it really is a curse. Fucking curse. Has this like happened before? You ever hear old stories or legends? I don't know. We already took care of the whole thing with Ogerpon and Loyal 3. It says may have no filter and be inconsiderate and push people buttons and is like the giant bitch and like almost no one likes her outside of like the porn. But I'd rather just be her real self. Yeah, we gotta go help. Yay. But I'm being truthful. Look, you get the women in the Pokemon games, and then people age them up, give them big boobs, big asses, and like sometimes big dicks, and they go to town on them. You can count on us. We're gonna have a welcome party, yay. Okay, so instead of like treating your sister for her weird fucked up thing that she's doing, we're just gonna have a party. Actually, you know what? That's actually pretty good. Let's just go have the party and just not give a shit. She got some soda. Nobody there, so 11 money on the counter. You think it was okay? Oh. It just keeps playing the tourism video. Oh, the caretaker hit the remote somewhere, so the video's all we get on the TV. Yo, we're gonna just take over this community center. Fucking go watch some movies. Let's play some. Did you bring your Nintendo Switch? We're gonna hook up with the Nintendo Switch to the big screen TV and play Mario. Find the TV remote. Well, it's probably back. Someone's making. Well, you can't just leave him behind. Ah, there we go. You found the remote control for the TV. Where did Mona go? She was only there like 5 seconds ago. Jesus Christ, stop worrying. She's probably outside. Let's go look for pneumonia. Mona. Pneumonia. Man, what about Howlin' Carmine? Don't care!
You suck!
Man, that's still pretty loud. Oh well. Oh, there's some people out. Hard to tell when it's sundown, but I think those two workers from the orchard. Why don't guys haven't seen Nimona? Hi, have you seen our friend? Hello? Something's weird. Mochi. Mochi. You're challenged by... Oh. This is the Pokemon fight. Actually, none of my attacks are kind of effective. Someone Game Freak came up with this cringe, yep. Why would you attack the Ariados, you dumbass motherfucker? This is why I... Karen. The Lazzle? Okay, good. Jesus fuck. Is poison fire your water? See, now here's a Pokemon that I could take care of. Oh wait, I can't. Because it's also poison. Actually, why did you use that? You know what? I'll use Dire Claw. It would kill. Hey, I stole that money. Should I really be stealing money from people who are obviously hypnotized? I guess it's fine. They'll just, like, I don't know. They're acting like Carmine. Hey, there she is. Speak of devil. Go past these Cricketots and Cricketoons. Ah. Hey, these people okay? Grandma and Grandpa are okay. Is Carmen okay? Did you see a girl? Carmen's in the home's living room. She must tuck out sense. We thought we'd step out while she slept for favorite noodles. Ah, might be ramen might help. She's loud and full of energy. Dearest? Hey, have some mochi. I don't want mochi. Dear, have some mochi. Eat the mochi. I don't eat the mochi. Okay, back at the question. He has to close his eyes so the textures can change. We get it, they're gonna say mochi. Why are they doing the chicken dance? Because they're being affected by stupid. Kieran. Chandelure is fire. Polyrath is water, and you use liquidation on the fucking Arbok. You know what? If you're gonna do that, I hate the AI. I hate that AI. Like, I understand Tanker is like low on speed, but Chandelure could have been taken out this turn earlier without me getting damaged. He had done that to begin with. Yeah. Cool, ice punch on the ice thing. You know what? Fine. That's ground ice. It's probably better to pull out Sneasler then. I'm faster with Sneasler. I can probably break Mamoswine before anything bad could happen. Like that. Amazing. Wheezing. Yay, at least the wheezing couldn't do shit. Okay, I'm gonna sit back and say that the fucking goddamn theme is at least an earworm. Why don't you use Ogerpon? Because if I don't use Ogerpon... Wait, is it better or worse to use Ogerpon? Will Kieran get mad if I use Ogerpon again? Well, stop it. Also, you seem like a dumbass kid and weren't paying attention to what was happening. He ate some of that weird mochi. How are you two doing? You okay? How are you two? Though Penny got herself all spooked, has been kind of a mess. We got worried because we hadn't heard of it for a while, so we stepped outside, and things are weird out here. We were talking about folks all shouting mochi mochi. We couldn't stop you anywhere. I began to fear the worst. Hold tight by that peachy place for a moment, but there's something there. There's something there. Oh, that's Penny. Penny, what? What's wrong? Are you two okay? Oh crap, this does not look good. They wanted a spooky story. Someone must have got them. I wonder if they wanted this to be out before Halloween. But then, like, nothing went right on time, and, like, nothing, like, became right on time, or, like, did the bad, or whatever. And then, like, they had to do this a lot later. Okay, I guess they're okay. For now. Something's wrong. Never mind whatever that weird thing was. Round and little and weird. This one is a hallucination. Weren't you seeing stuff? It was real. Don't eat mochi. There's something up there. Look up there. That thing is so early. Is it a drone? No. I think it's a Pokemon.
You suck!
Once again! Small indie company, please understand. Arvin? Arvin's embarrassed.
Oh, so this is the Dragon Ball GT dancing episode I've heard so much about.
God damn it. I feel like a memory was unlocked, but what if I just go around them? I can. Fuck you. Fuck you. Alright, I guess we're battling them. It's fine. Penny only has like Eevee evolutions.
This sucks.
It kind of. Oh my god, it's Peter Griffin. At least this round is easy because, like, they were both weak. They were both weak to fighting. I'm a boss stuff. Alright, all I have to do is use Dire Claw on Sylveon. Jesus. Well, it's fine. Even if, like, Sneasler goes down. There's other Pokemon. That face is creepy. Kinda was. Oh, never mind. He went for them. Okay, so I should probably tackle Mabostiff. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to put you down, dog. I win. Oh wait, she still has something else? Fuck it. I guess it was you. I guess they both have 3 each, so... Oh, Cloyster. And Leafian. Oh hey, maybe if I'm faster, so this is just going to... I don't care if okay, liquidation didn't even kill. Okay, now we win. Me cheap. Can we destroy the Pokemon now? Why are you letting it run away? Yeah. Okay. It's gonna turn out that fucking Nimona is like completely fine. Because she's stupid, like Goku. Actually, wait, where am I going? Where am I going? Hold on. Okay, I need to go up here. It's out of the country, not to. But it's like Kitakami, but we don't know where in the world Kitakami is. Gotta be somewhere around here.
You suck.
Oh, they're still following. No, oh, Nimona. Oh no! Nimona has been taken over. Oh, great. No, it's still. Oh my god, they're all low frame rate dancing. I gotta battle Nimona again. Okay, usually no, wait, what does Nimona usually send out first? It's usually the funny normal type, right? Oh no, okay, it was Lycanroc. We should be fine with this. Hey game, can you not like show me what's happening in the background? Because I'm pretty sure that shit's the frame rate. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that just shit's the frame rate. I'm sick of this song. Well, you know what? It's just going to be there in the background, constantly playing. It's 30-second loop. Como. Palmet. Sure. Anchor. Cool, it's faster. I don't care. High horsepower. Kudra. Wait, this is another fucking dragon. Why do you have two dragons? I'm just gonna play rough again. Milotic. Which is... Wait, is Milotic pure water? I'm pretty sure Milotic is pure water. I'm gonna stomp the penis. Masquerada. Oh, is that going to terrestrialize? Are any of them smart enough to terrestrialize? Okay, they are.
You suck!
Oh, it's dark now. Cool, your only move was Thunder Punch. You know, maybe I should make an alt that is the Palazzle colors. Like both that and the shiny. Muh. All right. Nope. Okay, good. It doesn't just... Actually... How many of them do I have? I think I've never used a single one of them. No, I have used one of them. Fuck it, we're using it on him. You want to challenge the strange Pokemon? Oh, it's a boss fight. I can't use... I don't think I can use Pokeballs. Yeah. Oh, it's poison. What's the point of having Master Balls then? Brick Break. Okay, can't use Brick Break. Done. I mean, I guess there's still like the funny destruction quadruple people, but okay, yeah, it's Ghost. I'm in an actual bad position, kind of. cool. We at least get a paralysis off. I guess there's the other legendaries that you can find, but are kind of limited in getting. Like the ones that... Okay, so like, they added like 25 old legendaries, but you can only get 10 by yourself. Are you serious? You avoided the attack? Well, you avoided the attack. That doesn't mean you have levitate, right? Okay, tanker. Come on. There. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh my god, the frames! Catch. Yeah, it's legitimately doesn't matter then. Hey, into the Ultra Ball you go. Like, I kind of get it. It's technically a mythical because it's via the funny distribution stuff. Yeah, it's the legend. It's the trio song from the first DLC. If eat others toxic mochi to draw out desires and capabilities, those who eat the mochi fall under the Pecharunt's control, chained to its will. The subjugation Pokemon. Did I get it? Yeah. And everyone should be... Do y'all remember what y'all were doing? No. Please ignore the fact that your money is missing. Wow, you don't even... Yep, you sure caught it and solved the mystery. What about Nimona? Oh, hi. Please don't say much. Nimona is stupid, sure is. Fucking hello, Goku. Ha 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 ha. Several days later, What do you mean several days later? Okay, supposedly there is something that you can go see if you head to like the peak and whatnot, but are you going home already? No, my mind stay longer. Time to go back home. You'll miss us, or that you'll visit again. Thanks so much for coming. Yay. Thanks for the food. A VV mask. Time flew by. I wish I could fit more battles against you two, though. I'm really gonna go for it. Okay, do your best. I'm glad I came here and met you, everybody. Wow. Ha 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 ha. She's a bitch. And that's the epilogue of the fucking DLC called Hidden Treasures of Area Zero, but only like 10 minutes of the entire DLC is about it. But I think there's still like one thing that I can go check out before all of this. Maybe I have to go back to Kitakami though. Which means I have to wait for this to load. Okay, cool. And then I think somewhere up here there's like some other epilogue. You paid for this. Yes, and I regret every last penny of it. Ah. So if you want to give me money to offset what we... Okay. So there's something around here that, like, I can go do. It's like after you complete the indigo disc, there's something up here at the crystal pool. Oh, the frames. There we go. This is the last bit. The absolute last bit. And then Scarlet will come to a close. Huh? Halloumi. I just didn't do this the first time around. Well now, this is a curious development. Somehow I've broken through the boundaries of space and time. And who are you? Are you the AI? What's that you say? You thought I was some robot imbued with an AI personality? Huh, now that's an idea. If I created such a thing, it would be quite helpful. I'm Professor Sada. I research Pokemon in Area Zero, and yet... Yeah, yes. What? This Pokemon, is it the Winged King? Yeah, this is Koraidon. Is that right? So the name is Koraidon. That's a good name. Again? From the clues you already let slip, I suppose I would have to conclude, from your perspective, it must come from the past? Though, of course, of complexities of space-time are beyond count. It's possible that our encounter might not even be occurring in a timeline connected to my own. Perhaps the meeting is nothing more than a fleeting miracle. Why don't we exchange as much useful data as we can in what little time fate has gifted us? I will. If there's anything you would like to ask me. Why are you here? I don't precisely know the cause. I was analyzing some recent data in my secret lab one moment. Next, I was standing here before you. Perhaps this influence of the crystal Pokemon that lies dormant in this place. In that place. Or perhaps the cause lies with you and I. Is there anything else you want to ask me? What are you studying? Research and methods to catch Pokemon to live in different timelines, so I may transport them to the present day in my own timeline. It sounds fantastical, no doubt, but I'm drafting plans now for a machine that may achieve it. You see, this book captured my imagination when I read it as a child and has never let go. My progress has been slow and beset by failures, so I haven't left my lab in quite some time now. I desperately hope that I might glean some new insight from this conversation so I can finally make progress and return home. Anything else? What about your family? Oh, you wish to know about my private life? I do have a family, a son. He's probably at home right now. Well, no, I suppose right now could be inaccurate. Whenever and wherever he is, I imagine he must be quite lonely. Now let's trade places in this exchange. I say time come for my own questions. What is this place? It doesn't appear to be anywhere in Paldea. This is Kitakami. Sorry, Kitakami's Crystal Pool. I remember reading about it in certain texts. Hello, Bruce. Give me a second. I'll read these things. I'm just going to get through this. It said a place where the water wells up from the ground imbued with terrestrial energy. But it seems that I've shifted quite far in both space and time. The next question is that Pokemon you have, the Winged King, Koraidon. Tell me more about it. Found it collapse on the beach. Did you really? Then I wonder whence it came and how it came to arrive at the beach. It appears you don't know much about the creature's exact origins yourself. That book you have there, I don't recognize this cover. What is it? The Hidden Treasures of Area Zero. Would you let me see it for a moment? Description Area Zero's Underdepths and a record of Terapagos' awakening. Who is this Briar and to have written such work? A descendant of Heath? Now, is that someone? A descendant of the author of the original Scarlet book. Exploration runs in the family, I see. At any rate, that is the book that will ignite the imagination of any true scientist. I'm sorry, but I simply must have the time to read this book more thoroughly. Oh, the mist is closing in once again. I assume that means the time is near its end. I wish I could spend longer to get to know the Winged King, but I must hurry. That book, I imagine, must be quite valuable. It wouldn't feel right for me to claim it without offering you any recompense. In exchange, then, though I hate to part with something so precious to me, will you consider trading my book for my copy of Scarlet book? Sure. A record of the expedition to the Great Paldea given to you by President Sada book has the name Sada written on it, clumsy handwriting. Appreciate this more than you can imagine. Perhaps I should take the chance to go home and enjoy a bit of downtime with a good book. This is where we part, fellow adventurer and Winged King. How long could we are to meet across space and time? I bid you adieu. I still think the entire Pokemon was far future day kissing. You have no real crime, criminal groups fight for Pokemon battles that bling bring out clone cops and medical workers. That's what families send their preteen children to where no supervision. I mean, it's a fucking video game for children.
I don't understand why anyone would play this game. It doesn't seem fun. It's rewarding bad behavior by Nintendo. As for you specifically, does anyone here appreciate this? Nostalgia only goes so far. If people stopped buying and streaming games like these, then maybe Game Freak wouldn't have the resources to keep making them like this, and they can make good ones with a limited scope again instead.
Well, there's a lot of issues with that, Avalon. First of all, it's the issue with the Pokemon Company in general. It's more the Pokemon Company than Nintendo. The Pokemon Company makes outstanding profits, but not from Pokemon. It's from the merchandise of Pokemon. Like, the issue is not like they don't have the resources. It's like they are given so limited resources because the Pokemon Company stipulates, hey, you need to have a game out this year, or DLC, or something. And so it causes development to become rushed. Now, supposedly, there's about 2 teams at Game Freak. Supposedly. And it seems like we have a back and forth, which kind of makes sense because, you know, you can't just get these remakes, or what used to be the remakes, and a new generation at the same time. So you had those 2 teams. On top of that, you have the Arceus team plus this team. But it's an issue of they need the Pokemon Company needs to give Game Freak more money, more time, and probably a bigger budget to hammer out these fucking issues. Because it's not like there isn't something kind of there. As I said, the best moment of this fucking game is Arven and like the quote-unquote epilogue to the main game. That's when the game feels like it comes to life a bit more, because it's like, oh, have boss battles with big Pokemon, or have this entire thing that feels like a JRPG. And you just don't get that anymore. The last time Gen 5 is the last time I thought this game series was fucking amazing. That was peak. And that's because they wove in the team storyline with the gym leader storyline. And then they kind of made it 2 separate things in Black and White 2. Going back to the old type of way.
Yes, but the retort is that they've expanded the scope of their games to such a degree that quality has been impacted to a severe degree. The issue is not resources or time, it's that they're trying to do something impossible. You can't come up with high-quality animations and complex niches for every Pokemon and also have hundreds of them. 2D sprite work circumvented this problem.
I don't think it's an impossible task. Like, I don't think the scope of these games... Like, okay. The answer to the scope of these games has been to cut back on the number of Pokemon. Which they do. They give you about 100-ish new Pokemon and about 300 old Pokemon. Like,
Iwata kept Pokemon from being fucked.
A bit. But I don't, like, I think... How do I put this? There are teams at Nintendo that can pull off more ambitious games than this game. Like, I hate to say it, Xenoblade 3 is a fucking ambitious game. it's also a bigger game, a much bigger game, and it runs so much better. And even if like a small team like at Monolith comes to help them, it doesn't help when a group of investors at Pokemon Company, it's like, no, it has to be this year. We have to make one this year. We have to have a new one this year. And they can't just sit back and take their time on it. It's a thing of this game needed... hell, at this point in time, it's hard to even say this game needed much longer to cook, because I don't think they can even go back and like fix everything that's the problem with this game. No, that's not the way of saying it. There's a part of me that's sitting back and saying, I wish this game had longer to cook, because I can see the ideas behind a lot of what this game is. Like, Team Star has this massive potential to be each one of those members being unique, but they all come back down to the exact same thing, where it's like,
no game has ever managed to do what they're trying to do in these. Even if they cut back, you can just compare it to Dragon Quest XI and the kind of animations they built into it that they were only able to do because they only had to design special moves for a handful of party members, and just by looking at the two of them, DQ11 is clearly visually superior. You can't build wide and tall at the same time. It's bad design at a conceptual level. This is suited for 2D sprite work, not 3D.
I hate to say it, I 100% disagree with that they can't. I think that the issue is still going to be budget. Budget and time. As I said, like, the issues I take up with this game, like, even the base game, I sit back and say there are things within this game that I sit there and look at and go, yeah, this is fine. This would be better. Team Star, for instance, if each Team Star member had something unique, some unique challenge to them before you fought them, and then had to fight their own unique vehicle that represented their personality, that would be great. Except that it all came back down to the same exact vehicle ran by an engine. You could do something unique to that. That feels like you didn't have time to flesh this out or make something unique. Like, that is the failing of the Team Star storyline. Arvin's storyline is probably the one that feels the most ingrained. It's the one that kind of goes, oh, yeah, this is nice. You go off, you fight these boss Pokemon, you have a storyline with a character that has a decent motivation, and his entire storyline comes together at the end with the epilogue thing. Nemona's is probably the weakest because it's just the gym stuff. And the problem of, like, the gym stuff with, like, gym leaders and things like that is that
the villain is fucking Penny.
Yeah, I know. The problem of, like, the gym stuff is that they are catering to a lower common denominator. You can easily add a hard mode to these things. It doesn't take that much. You just have to design team composition, which they're not willing to do. Which, once again, having a different mode like that with different team compositions does take time and effort.
The quest is fucking Penny.
The quest is fucking Penny. And at the end, it all they all try to come together for something at the very end where it's like, oh, it's an AI robot thing. And then you have the big fight of, oh yeah, this system is going to fucking do something. We need to stop it. The only way to do it is to kind of destroy the robot. The only thing that I will sit back and say is kind of stupid and bullshit, and I wish they would move on from it, is not to have just a Pokemon battle, but battling the fucking AI. Because you can design the AI's robot thing some fucking own move, like its own move set and whatnot that only it has as like a boss fight. Every time I look at Pokemon Scarlet,
They are
see...
currently competing with Final Fantasy XVI. And no, I don't mean the style, but I mean the sheer quality of visuals. That's where we were at in 2023. This game looks and feels old. Like at least 10 years old as far as AAA games are concerned. Even if you gave them a massive budget and a massive amount of time, I still don't think the fundamental problems with the aesthetics can be solved. The only reason 16 was able to look that good was because they were able to hyper-focus on the MC.
But even then, I think art, like even art design, okay, let's look at this. Like, I'm sitting back and looking at this, but like, yeah, it could be Xenoblade Chronicles 3. And all I want from these games is for them to run good. Like, we're coming back to, like, the center point. I see the problems of Scarlet. The thing that makes me dislike this game is all the fucking problems that feel like they need another year to cook. It's just kind of like fucking Sonic Superstars. I look at Sonic Superstars and I go, that thing needed another 4 months to cook, 5 months to cook. Because there was obvious problems with the Trip mode, and especially Trip's final boss, the lead up to Trip's final boss, and fucking the final boss of that game, where you go, here's where the bugs are, here's where everything else is, and that's just, it needed to cook for another 4 months. Writing doesn't matter and should be expected. Shush, Lala. Weird. Shush, nobody asked you. As I said, it's like... I don't think, and it's like, as I put it like this, I don't think it will matter because they get so much money from merchandising. And then Pokemon Company turns that back around and barely gives it to Game Freak. And because of how Pokemon is handled, which is not... It's not specifically handled by Nintendo. It's still not specifically handled by Creature. And it's not handled by, I think Ape is the other one. It's like this weird conjointment company that wants to focus so much upon merchandise in the anime. And I'm not sure if there's any way around it outside of just somehow, some way the next game bombs. But what if the next game bombs but it's actually good? What if we have a DMC3 situation? Because let's put it like this. DMC1 comes out, great game. There's a massive influx of people buying DMC2. DMC2 is a dog shit video game. People go, oh, I guess the series is shit now. And then like DMC3 comes out, amazing fucking game. It has some of the lowest sales records. It's a problem of if people, it's one of those things of, I think it's okay for people to stream this stuff because it gives you a reason to look at it and go, hey, is this game good enough? Didn't these, I think special editions sold better.
If you gave this another year, it would go from a bad game to a mediocre game. If you want it to be good, you would either have to sell it at a loss or switch back to 2D, because every single one of these games with hundreds of potential party members end up looking shallow. It's like their arm getting torn off and you're saying, but we can do first aid on it. Yes, we can stop the bleeding, but it's still going to be missing one of its arms.
I see, but that's the thing. I don't think it can go from a bad game to a mediocre game. I think it can go from a bad game to a good game within like another year. Like effort, like even if it has issues, as long as you can showcase that effort was put in, I think that even gets handled.
I'm glad I woke up for this debate. I did a similar debate with Zava for Mario RPG and it was epic debate content.
Not really, but I mean, on my end, like I am a bad debater, period. It's, how do I put it? Because I am very bad at like stating things.
A
as
7/10
is.
with an asterisk is still not a 10/10.
Yeah, but not every game could be a 10 out of 10. Sometimes you can appreciate a 7 out of 10. Like, not every game has to be the thing that blows my dick off. Not every game has to be fucking Xenoblade Chronicles 3 or Resident Evil 4 Remake. But at the same point in time, I can sit there and go, sometimes a 7 out of 10 is fine. Will it be my game of the year? No. But I can still appreciate a 7 out of 10 and have like a appreciation for what it's trying to do or things like that, rather than a 2 out of 10 sometimes that this game is. But like at the same point in time, I can see all the potential of this. It's just, it needed to be realized. Hell, it could be that they needed better hardware. But then again, even that might not be the case because like Xenoblade Chronicles 3 exists. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 looks great. Now granted, it also has its own kind of...
Should Pokemon games be held to a
DLL
lower standard based on the merchandising argument?
I don't think it should be held to a lower standard. I think it should be held to whatever standard you think is appropriate for Pokemon. I don't say that, but like, even my own standard is this game I hate. I dislike it. I understand everything about it, but like, holy shit, I can see these little bits and I just want more of that. I want somebody to sit down and design one of these things and give people the time and the effort to pull it off. And it's not going to happen. Not because even if people stop buying it, because like it's not going to cause the Pokemon companies scale down, because it's like, who cares? Most of our shit is in merchandise. We're just going to continue trucking along the same way. I like, that is, at the end of the day, it's probably going to be the same thing, because it's...
Yes, what I'm saying is this game, the choice they made to make it 3D, that choice by itself caps it at a maximum of a 7/10. It's a crippling flaw. The fact that its story sucks brings it to a 6. The fact that it lags brings it to a 5. The fact that the animations are worse than the previous game brings it to a 4. The ugly visuals in the crystal bullshit, in my opinion, brings it to a 3. If you fixed all those things it would be passable, but still not great.
Fine. It's, as I said, but like, I don't know. It's, I don't necessarily think that just switching to 2D would fix every issue. I kind of don't feel like it would be a lower end project. And as I said, but I can say, I will appreciate smaller budget projects. But even if you turn this into 2D, the benefit of it might be they sit back, they turn it into 2D. Oh, this takes a lot less effort. We want you to put out one a year. Push it out, push it out, push it out. And we come back to the same thing of it just degrades over time, because the issue is not, oh, it's 3D or it's 2D. Oh, now the we can budget correctly. They'll just go, no, you'll get less money, and we want a faster turnaround. We want an extremely fast turnaround. There's no guarantee that it going to back to 2D will fix these problems. It might look better. Well, then again, that's just completely dependent upon how the 2D is worked. Because let's be honest, you're not competing with a 2D animation from 2000. You're going to be competing with, let's be honest, all those HD 2D games. Octopath, fucking Octopath Traveler, Live Alive, the fucking, well, not really those pixel remasters. Dragon Quest fucking 3, which is supposed to come out sometime either this year or next year. You're going to have that other comparison. And then there's your new comparison point.
I think if they did what DQ11S did and made it so you can switch between 2D and 3D, that would deal with the problem of the visuals at least. The fact that the only game that did that is DQ11S is baffling to me.
Well, that did it because the 3DS version did it. It's like, it's a thing that the 3DS version had, and then like the PS4 version didn't have it, and then the PC port of that didn't have it as well. But then when they did the Switch version, they were taking inspiration from 3DS version, and I'm pretty sure there is content exclusive to that version that's only 2D. I mean, it kind of also reminds me of like Wonder Boy and the Dragon's Lair thing, or Dragon's Curse, where you can go back and forth between the old style and the new style. Or like the Halo Anniversary Edition, which is a very, very worst example of seeing like what 343 thinks fucking Halo looks like versus what it actually did look like. It's, as I said, it's like, and here's the thing, in a month I'm going to be sitting here and I'm going to see them go, here's the Unova remakes, and even if they're in the style of fucking the Diamond and Pearl one, I have a greater reason, I have like this greater desire to go grab those, because the issue of the Diamond and Pearl remakes were they're remakes of Diamond and Pearl and not Platinum. You give me a black and white remake that's just a straight one-to-one black and white remake. I'm happy with that, because Black and White didn't have a third version. They got sequel games. There's a part of me that's like that. And that's the other thing. It's like, hell, look at that. Look at fucking Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. Technically, on a level of, they did reduce costs on that. Hell, there's even less Pokemon in that game. You only get gens 1 through 4. It's still 3D. I get frustrated with this series, even because I have a very deep foundation. And even you, Avalon, I can tell you actually fucking really enjoyed Pokemon back in the day. And I think our disagreements come in from like what we think will improve it. I can't see Game Freak not Game Freak, just Pokemon Company looking at like doing a smaller budget project and then just going, oh yeah, that's going to like, it's just going to focus, make Game Freak work better. Because I think the issues go much deeper than that. I think it's if you give a smaller budget game, then Game Freak would, not Game Freak, Pokemon Company would just want it out faster. Do it faster. Do it faster. I kind of wonder if we can't just... I wonder if it's not better if, like, they would just give the IP to another studio to help work on it. But I mean, Colosseum and Gale of Darkness, and I think sometime this year I do want to
My issue is that now that they've switched to 3D, they have to stick with it, and I think that's going to end up destroying their company. I think a game that's bad enough to cause bankruptcy is inevitable at this rate.
Arceus wasn't Game Freak. Arceus, I thought Arceus was a different team at Game Freak. But like, I don't think there's going to be a game that's going to cause them to get bankrupt. And as I said, merchandise and the anime exist. Like, as they're not... There is... The budget for Pokemon games is so much lower that if Game Freak was to make or hell, even if fucking the next Pokemon game sold 1/10 as much, they're still gonna make a profit. It won't bankrupt them. Yeah, Bandai Namco made the news Pokemon Snap, and that is a different type of game. But what I mean is, I want to see another Colosseum of Gale of Darkness, because those were made by Genius Sorority, and they were for ex-Square employees, and they made an RPG. They made an RPG. They took the Pokemon formula and made a fucking RPG. Not sure about these. These companies forward build them merge. See, like, even if nobody, but that's the other thing, Avalon. Even if nobody likes a game, there might be a fucking Pokemon design people like. Like, hell, you could bank on... You could also sit back and say that you could bank on, oh, we created this new design, and then we're going to make merch of this design. And all of a sudden, like, that merch does not sell. Like, some people might not buy the games, but they might watch the anime. And oh my god, did they make a lot of anime. Or even if, like, the mainline bombs, what you can have is one of the side games.
This implies competitors will not naturally arise in their time of weakness. For all we know, something could completely upend this.
Yeah, and that's the other issue. We have competitors, but nothing has, like, stuck. And I'm not talking about, like, the competitors in the 90s. Like, there was the game that's a couple years ago, but nobody talks about it. And I think part of it is because of the designs. The next competitor might be Digimon, but, like, it doesn't have the exact same, like, push. Like, as much as what was it, Cyber Sleuth did, like, it still does, it didn't cut into Pokemon's numbers. Pal World comes out Friday. That game could bomb. That game could bomb as well. You have to have something that, like, just completely eats into Pokemon. Or you need Pokemon to fail so hard, like a WoW situation, Final Fantasy XIV WoW situation, where one of them failed so hard while the other one did so well. And everybody's eyes goes to that one. And if it has to be, Gen 10 has to be an absolute mess for that to happen. An absolute mess.
It was funny when they announced Pokemon Pikachu/Eevee, and they said, we will return to mainline games next year. Then the fans went apeshit, and they changed their story. Let's Go is totally a mainline game.
Let's Go is even weirder because that's another low budget one. That was
There's also
150.
the issue of targeted demographics. They can make slop for kids, but they should probably be making small budget old style games for millennials.
And I think they kind of do that sometimes. Like, new Pokemon Snap is legitimately that. The other issue, but then again, the other issue is they're also making so much money off of mobile. There's also mobile. We haven't even gotten to mobile yet. That's an entirely different discussion. Mobile. Sadly, Tim, that's what it was.
Play Pokemon Conquest and show everyone else here how awful it is.
Wait. You say what? No, Conquest is the Nobunaga's ambition. I know I'm butchered Nobunaga, but I always think about Vinny saying Nobunga. No, but that's Nobunaga's ambition for like the DS, right? Because I was like, that has to be that one because the mobile game is Pokemon Sex. Sorry, Master Sex. Maybe. As I said, I do want to get through Gale of Darkness. There's a copy of Gale of Darkness sitting on that bookshelf. But it's getting late. God, I didn't expect myself to be talking this much about Pokemans. Pokemon Sex. Pokemon Masters EX. I always call it Pokemon Master Sex. Because that's how they always abbreviate it, and it's funny every fucking time. Paper Mario Tomorrow, Link to the Past on Friday. I'll get these two VODs separated or highlights separated so that one of them doesn't run on this. I don't think it was Tim that shot on his fans. I think it was that Oblongs game, Oblongs, that kind of did. But maybe Tim did. I don't know. As I said, it kind of faded from his
I haven't
security.
played a lot of Pokemon games, so it was hard to follow the discussion. It was still fun though.
Yeah, it's a discussion born out of love of the series and dislike for, well, what I just played. Like, and to me, it will always come down to, like, Pokemon Company does need a kick in the ass, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Nor do I think that having a smaller scope game, a smaller scope mainline game would necessarily affect it, because I feel like the Pokemon Company would just go, oh, it's smaller budget, it needs to come out faster. But yeah. Because it'll become, it has to come out now. We need to make the merchandise quota. Anyways, let me send y'all. I send you the Mumkey. I think I want to make a Mumkey button. Yeah. Mint, I know Mint's doing Paper Mario's, but why should I send y'all to see Mint playing Paper Mario when I'm playing Paper Mario tomorrow? Ever think about that, Maverick? Ever think about how that will be like, yeah, why would I showcase y'all a better streamer who's playing the same game as I if I could just like do it myself? Fucking shut up, you fucking dumb. Anyways, thank you guys for coming out tonight. Stay safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Paper Mario. My Paper Mario, not Mint. Have a good night.